Well, what a here, let me talk about it. What a redemption arc we have for Big Baby Miller. Not only did Jared Big Baby Miller Anderson get knocked out by Martin Bakole, but the real Big Baby Miller is actually back. I'm impressed. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. He should go on to win. You know what? I won't be surprised if it's a split decision. Let me tell you right now, it's 10:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, August the 3rd. We have two more fights. Actually, one more fight before the main event. Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. Up next is Cruz versus Rayo Valenzuela. And this fight, Big Baby Miller, who weighed in, the lowest he's weighed in since 2018 at 305 pounds. By the way, here's the poll of who they think won. 305 pounds fought Andy Ruiz, who's coming off of a 2-year layoff. Now, Andy Ruiz has been I thought this was funny. Somebody posted that this was Andy Ruiz and Big Baby Miller, but no bullshit. It was like 600 pounds in that ring. So now the question is, where does the loser go? Now, if you don't know, it looks like the Saudis own the heavyweight division, so there's plenty of options for each of these fighters. And right now, if I was to say, to give my thoughts on who, like, Big Baby Miller was the activity. I never seen Andy Ruiz slowed down and be so sluggish like this. Remember, he was dealing with some marital issues, issues with PBC at one point in time. He was trying to leave, it seems like. Couldn't iron out that fight with Deontay Wilder. And the 2-year layoff and the fluctuating weight, but it finally caught up with him. And ironically, he's only 34 years old. And it seems like he's been around forever. Let's listen in. Let's listen in.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12...
Don't be surprised if Ruiz get it, and it's going to be a funky scorecard. A real funky one.
Judge Robert Hoyle scores it 116 to 112 in favor of Jarrell Miller.
Split a majority.
And both judges, Lou Moran and David Sutherland, are in agreement.
Told you.
They both scored the same.
It's going to be a draw.
114 to 114, a draw. This bout is a majority draw.
What do you think?
You know, seems about right.
I'm not upset with that.
I think Miller squeezed it out in the second half of the fight, but I can't hate on the majority draw. He gave up way too many early rounds.
I'm not upset with that. You know, and to be honest, this benefits both of them. Because in public opinion, it looks like it's going to look like that Big Baby Miller won. So it's a win for him, even though it's a draw, and it extends into Ruiz, and also there's the rematch possibility. You know, so I wonder where both of these guys are going to go. And Big Turk, he seems to be really a fan of Andy. Always hold us. Listen in.
I think it was crazy, man. I haven't fought in 2 years, but I'd love to do a rematch. Let's do it again here at the BMO Stadium.
You know, you seem to be in complete control
Nobody
through
took out
those
his mouthpiece.
first 4 rounds, but it did seem like from ringside you were run out of gas from the middle stage of the fight. How did you feel in the ring?
Well, it's pretty exhausting, man. We got a 300-pound coming towards me, throwing and throwing, so I think I did pretty good from me doing the 2-long-year layoff, but like I said, let's do it again, man. I hurt my right hand. You have to see the freaking bone right here.
Oh, my gosh.
But let's do it again, man. Let's do it again.
How much did that hand bother you in this fight?
It bothered me a lot, man. Like in the 5th round, it started hurting me with those big right hands that I kept hitting him in the head. But he's a strong motherfucker, man. He keeps coming forward and forward. But like I said, let's run it again.
All right, Andy, thank you for the effort there.
Thank you, man.
Jarrell, we'll turn to you. Disappointment on your face. What did you think of the decision?
Good for him. I'm happy for him. I forgive him. He was on my shit list for a while. He's back.
Praise be to Allah,
Thank you, God. Thank you, Brother Turkey. Thank you, Brother Spencer Brown, Gold Star Promotions. Eddie, still love you, old man. Thank you to my team. Thank you, California. Thank you, all my Belize and Mexican fans, Central America.
Good for him. Good for him.
Achilles and Belize watching. My son around the world, man. No matter where you come from, if it's from South Central or Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, man, let's work hard towards the goal. Boxing is a dirty game. Stay focused, stay on the ground. This is not a sprint. This thing we call life of boxing is a marathon.
First 4 rounds, Jarrell, looked like you might be in some trouble. He was landing a lot of shots. Your output was a little bit lower. Was it part of your plan to wear him down in the middle, late rounds?
No, I know sometimes I'm a low starter. I'm a slow starter in the beginning. Just wanted to get a feel for the ring. You know, fighting outside is a little different than fighting in the arena sometimes. I just want to get my feet under me, you know, settle into the fight a little bit. But I knew I was going to get him later on. I knew I was going to put the pressure. I was going to get him. I was getting him. He was wearing him down, you know. But like I said, I knew if I let my hands go, I was letting my hands go. I was putting the pressure. I was hitting him with multiple shots. But, you know, that's boxing, man. You get robbed, man. It ain't the first time I've been robbed. But we going to keep working, man. I just want the fans to keep supporting me, man, and know that I'm an underdog. Always been an underdog my whole entire life. And I thank you guys, man. No matter if you're Mexicano or not, man. I love you guys, and without the fans, we ain't going to beat nobody, man.
Andy says he wants a rematch. Obviously, that hand might need a little bit of time to heal. If he can't go, is there something out there you want to do next?
I like to fight in the Fury Usyk undercard. There's a couple of guys out there. Like I said before, I told you Anderson was going to get fucked up. I told y'all that. I said, listen, I'll still fight his ass to December. There's only one big baby, and that's me.
Congratulations, Jarrell.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, The Zone. Thank you, Matchroom Boxing. Thank you, Turkey and Riyadh.
Yeah, shout out, man. I'm all about forgiveness, man. So shout out to Big Baby Miller, the real Big Baby. Look at that hand. So yeah, his hand is pretty fucked. You know, but however, I do think that Big Baby Miller did enough to win the fight, especially the second half. You know, he has been known to be a notoriously slow starter. Andy Ruiz did look out of it, but if you look at that hand, he couldn't throw it. If you look at that hand, he couldn't throw it. So it makes a whole lot more sense. And look at this. I broke my hand. I broke my hand 2 years ago. And I'm actually going to be getting surgery, and I'm scared to death. I got a boxer fracture. Long story short, playing around on the street with my homies, put the gloves on, didn't wrap my head, came down on my homie, basically came down over the top and like hit him in the skull, broke my hand. You know, and now it's been bothering me. But anyway, hand injuries ain't no joke. Like, they ain't no joke. But this looks brutal right here. And he was out there fighting, so it all makes sense now why he really couldn't get any shots off. Now, I do think that Andy Ruiz is the more skilled fighter, and if there was a rematch, I still would pick Andy Ruiz, especially now that we know that he may have been injured, but when it came to tonight, Big Baby Miller won. He won. Take your time out, like the video, subscribe. I'm TstreeT Controversy with Fight Feud 360. Also, be sure to follow my secondary channel here, where, oh wait, there it is. TstreeT Uncut, where all my live streams are going to be from now on, and I'm going to be taking clips from those live streams and uploading them to the main channel, which you're watching this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.